to just cut off. But whatever, we want to add some music in there. So the number was 167 over 116. Doctor was not happy. He actually was going in between rooms and did a and said, "I'm sorry, what?" So the nurse took it again. It was just like a hair lower. I was like, yes. And he was like, I think his words were like, call 911, get her an ambulance, she's dead, something like that. I don't know. It's fine. So the irony is that years ago, when I was doing the whole wish I had a hysterectomy thing, um, I was a little stressed out. So when I got in, my blood pressure was high for me, and it was like 200 over 125 or 130. And I get it. That's literally a stroke for most people. So anytime it's like under 200 is my top number, and under like 120 for my bottom number, I think I'm like killing it. Apparently, that's not the doctor assessment. So, fast forward 20 minutes of being told that's not a good thing. Stage 3 hypertension, heart's enlarged, it'll work until it doesn't, blah, 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 bad, bad, bad. He does my husband's physical, who of course is perfect because his heart beats like one time per every 5 minutes. I make up for it all. So he did go ahead and complete my exam, and he looked in my ears and throat. And when he got to my throat hole, medical terms, back in the back of my mouth, you know what I'm talking about. He said that is something's not right, and I'm like, great, add it to the list. And he's like, no, how do you sleep? And I was like, well, I sleep great. I've really cut back on drinking. It wasn't a really conscious effort. I actually miss my social drinking a lot. It's just, I don't know, we just don't do it as much anymore. So I'm like, I feel like I sleep so great. He said, no, you don't. You have sleep apnea. Like your throat is closing, your brain's getting starved of oxygen. Makes sense. And so your heart is just working overtime. So your blood pressure through the roof. First time ever anybody put those two together. So I was so grateful for that because nobody's ever even connected those dots. Huge thing, because finally somebody's not saying, let's go get medicine, medicine, medicine. They're like saying, here's the problem for real. Let's try to see and address the problem. So he told me to get a sleep test. With the sleep test, and if my numbers come down, then he will sign my physical to be on the game show. So we're working on that. Different show, different time. So I got my sleep test. I ordered it, like I told you, $100. You do get to talk to a real doctor. We'll get to the company that I went through at a later time as well. And whenever I did my exam with the doctor, apparently 10 to 14 apnea events, which is where you know, everything closes. The best example is if you do a really, really ugly double chin, which I'm not going to do, and you try to breathe. Go ahead and do it right now. I'm not doing it for you. That's what happens to your throat whenever you have an apnea episode and you can't catch your breath. So your brain is starved of oxygen, your heart goes into panic mode, and to get the right amount of oxygen to your brain, it just starts going, right? Apparently mine does that a lot. So average person is supposed to be like, I don't know, 0 to 5. Mild apnea is 10, I think under 15. My test came back 96 per night. So I'm basically a zombie. You're welcome. It explains a lot. So I am waiting for my molds to make my mouthpiece. It's supposed to help me keep the jaw open, strengthen my throat muscles so that I breathe at night. And I'm going to get that done and start wearing it and hopefully bring my numbers down. Thank God I never did the wedding cake because had I taken that advice from a grouchy old man and medicine, would have actually killed myself. Would have died in my sleep because my heart would have said, you know what, you're right. Let's take a nap. Let's not try. And I would have died because medicine would have not addressed the problem. So, stick with me on this. Let's try it out. Just want to document it in case it helps one person. Just not be on 47 different medicines with 87 side effects. And let's see where we end up. Let's go. Okay, bye.